Hey, my name's Eric, and I wanted to record this video because it's been about a week and a few days since I went to cabin camp, one of Banjo Ben's cabin camps. And I was just practicing here and had finished up, and it got me thinking about cabin camp and everything that I experienced at cabin camp. And I remember kind of being on the fence. Should I go to it? Should I not? Am I good enough? What if I'm make mistakes while playing, and oh, I'm going to have to play around others hearing me and stuff. All of these questions in my mind. And so I wanted to record this video real quick for those of you that might be on the fence like I was. Number one, did I ever get judged or made fun of? Absolutely not. It was a completely judgment-free zone. I never felt for 1 minute that I was being judged. All I felt was support, encouragement by not only Ben and the staff, but also by the other camp attendees that they're with me and everything. Another question I had was I good enough? Was I going to be good enough to go to cabin camp and get something out of it? And I 100% was. Not because I'm that good, but because you don't have to be good in order to go to cabin camp. I've been playing for about a year, but the way I've been practicing has not been very efficient. And there's been a lot of life got in the way, and I've struggled to get practice time in at times and stuff like that. And so I know like 5 songs. I know 5 breaks. They're really simple beginner songs, and I'm not really good at those. I've never played a lot along with anybody. I can't play. In fact, I found out at cabin camp that was one of my crutches. And so you don't have to be, and that was another thing that I experienced that, like, I wish I would have gone to cabin camp when I had first got started a year ago. I wish I'd gone to cabin camp at the very beginning, because the things I would have learned at cabin camp, I would be so much further along now, 1 year in, than what I am. I'd probably, I feel like I sound like I'm a month into this thing, and I feel like I would have truly sounded like I've been playing for a year if I'd gone to cabin camp a year ago. Another thing about cabin camp, just tons of information, but don't be afraid that you're not going to be able to take it all in or learning it all. There were sheets sent home with us with the material and stuff, so we were able to learn the material or to be exposed to material, practice it and stuff at cabin camp. But then when we got home, I had these sheets, and now I can practice the material here at home. There were things about like technique and the approach of your fingers to the strings and getting the right tone out of it that I learned to get the right tone out of the banjo, and to be able to focus on that tone and practice that. And there was I just cannot say enough about cabin camp, I guess. One major thing I want to say is that one of the biggest things I got from cabin camp, besides all this I've already mentioned, was that it showed me where my crutches were. I had been depending on a crutch where I was playing along with this Strum Machine app and it's a great app, don't get me wrong, but I thought I was really good at playing along with others because I was playing along with that Strum Machine app. And I realized as I went to cabin camp and I did play along with some other folks, or attempted to, I should say, that I realized that how much I was dependent on those chords on the screen, and that was a crutch I was dependent on, and cabin camp exposed that crutch, and so now I know what I need to practice and work on in order to play along with others. And so I can't say enough. Sign up for cabin camp. It's absolutely worth it. You don't have to be super good. Just go there, and you are going, if you'll go there now, you will be light years ahead of where you would have been if you did not go, 6 months from now, because you're just going to take away so much. It's going to refine what you're doing. I've got this practice strategy that Banjo Ben shared with us, and that is making a major difference in my practice time. It's becoming so much more efficient, and so sign up. It's worth it.